How are you? Good. How are you?
Nice to see you.
James.
Pete.
Pete. Hey. James. Pete. American Whiskey Experience.
And Louis.
And Louis are
our mascot.
whiskey dog.
There you go.
There you go. He said hello. So, what do we have, Pete?
So today we are going to drink a product from Herbal Distillery.
Yeah.
So it's their double rye, but it is finished in a Aquavit barrel. This is a store pick from Coastal Wine and Spirits.
Okay.
In Branford.
That's in Branford, right?
Yep. So it's Aquavit, which I had no idea what it was.
Yeah,
I
we had to look that up, right?
So it's a Scandinavian liqueur,
I'm gonna pour.
which is between 80 and 90 proof. It's distilled from a potato or a grain mash, then redistilled with caraway seeds. So it's got a very interesting taste.
Wow, really?
Caraway seeds, lemon, orange peel, anise, fennel, then it's charcoal filtered. And Latin Aqua Vita translates to water of life. So very interesting. So it's a very, I guess it's a very traditional Scandinavian liqueur.
Yeah, I wonder if they use it for like special occasions or as a dessert type thing.
I would think it's a dessert. It's got some sweetness to it from what I understand, from what I've read. It's kind of a sweeter after dinner drink, I think.
And you know what? I mean, we've seen limited releases in the past from High West. You know, we have a couple bottles back there.
Yeah.
But I never seen one finished in that
Aquavit
barrels.
Very different. I wanted to give it a shot. This has been open for a little while, for about a month or two.
Okay.
Actually, a friend of mine from Coastal said, "Hey, you gotta try this."
Yeah, and this is over 100 proof.
Over 100 proof. So it's again High West Distillery. They're out of Utah.
Yep.
It's the double rye is an ongoing release, but obviously the store pick is a limited release.
Yeah.
It's 100 proof. It's a blend of 2 rye whiskeys.
Yep.
The first is a 2 and a 16-year blend. Sorry, excuse me. It's a 2-year and a 16-year blend. And it's been mash bill is on this one is a 2-year rye has 95% rye, 5% malted barley, which is that's a 2-year rye.
Yep.
And the 16-year rye has it's just barely a rye. It's 53% rye, at 37% corn, and the something else in there that's remaining. They don't tell you. It's not disclosed.
Undisclosed. Got it.
But 2 interesting blends. So a 2-year and a 16-year together, which is kind of neat.
It is. And we really do enjoy the High West products that they have.
Yeah, they make some nice stuff.
Yeah, Park City, Utah is where they're at. This is, barrel, it looks like 19512.
Right there.
Yep, okay, there you go. And it's bottle number 160. Again, it was finished in the Aquavit for 9 months.
That's kind of a long time finishing.
I believe we have the regular rye here.
The double rye.
The double rye, yeah, back there somewhere. But and that's really good. So I'm really interested to see how this is going to taste.
So this is kind of different. I had some notes from when I first opened this,
Yeah.
and then I'm sure it's changed a little bit.
I wonder if it's going to be sweet or
it's very interesting, and definitely not like something I've had before, which is kind of cool. You know? Not something I pick and choose to drink as a daily drinker.
Yeah.
Or frequently. I like it every once in a while because it's different. The color on it, for a 16-year and a 2-year, it's really not that dark.
No.
It's kind of a bright copper for me.
It is. It's got little legs, though, on the glass.
It does.
It's hugging it a little bit. I mean, it just sits there. It's not drizzling down or anything like that. Ooh. I'll tell you, that nose, though, I do like that nose.
Right.
I get a lot of orange peel.
Okay.
A lot of orange on this. Orange creamsicle.
Zest. I get a lot of herbs. I get spearmint. I get wintergreen.
Spearmint.
I get wintergreen gum like that. Remember that gum that had like that green filling in it?
Yeah, with the liquid.
Yeah.
Came in those little squares. Yeah, charms or something like that.
Definitely some citrus for sure. But there's definitely that spearmint present. Not overpowering, just very pleasant, like light.
Yeah. There was that anise that you said, right? It was in there.
Yeah, and like fennel.
Yeah, fennel. Well, I do get a lot of that fennel type, yeah.
Right. Maybe a little dill.
Yeah, I could. Well,
I mean, some of the typical like things that rye brings out sometimes, but also with
dry dill is.
I think the finishing brings out some interesting herbal notes.
I'm getting more now of a mintiness on there for sure. Like a spearmint mint.
Spearmint wintergreen, kind of like.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of that. That orange zest actually is slowly going away, and I don't know if it's just.
Well, I think you kind of get that orange off the hop, but I mean, I think the wintergreen and the spearmint, those things kind of, and even the spice, even the dill.
All right, well, I'm gonna give it a shot.
It's a great nose.
Yeah, here's to you.
Sure, let's taste it. Very different.
It is different, man.
Right?
This is
to me, it's like an instant.
Yeah, burst of flavors.
Burst of flavor.
There's a lot of mint in that still, though, but it's like for me, it's like but it's dry. It's not like a
definitely some dryness.
Yeah.
You know, I get heat. There's general heat around. You know, from just spicy heat. Not like not cinnamon heat. But just it's warm. Almost like when you bite into like one of those, like a wintergreen lifesaver, and you get the heat from that.
Yeah.
I get a little of that. But spice, dryness, definitely, you know, nice mouthfeel on it.
Yeah, there's dryness for sure on this.
It's just a very interesting, diverse
and it doesn't,
batch of flavors.
It's not oily at all. It's not sticking around the palate. Honestly, from nose, palate to finish, it just goes one right after the other. There's no lingering anywhere.
Yeah. The finish for me is medium, very dry. But on the finish, I still get a lot of that spearmint peppermint that hangs out a little bit for me. It doesn't disappear though. It doesn't hang out forever, but it doesn't disappear. I mean, I still get, you know.
Yeah. For me, it's just dropping at the end now, right now.
Well, I think that flavor burst you get in the palate is like it's hard to follow that up.
It's overwhelming,
right?
A little bit.
But very interesting.
I still don't know why they picked, you know, those type of barrels to finish this in. It's so that's just so weird.
You know what?
It's out there.
I don't know.
Something different.
I kind of like when you see something different. You know, we always hear, you know, the sherry cast, the port cast.
Right.
A lot of people are finishing that. I think, you know, when you see something different, like, you know, I've recently seen was it Sagamore Spirit did a rye finished in tequila barrels.
Yep.
Which I haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I think that's kind of interesting.
Going to be interesting. I'd like to try that.
I would like to try it. I just think it's going to be something different.
Yep.
You know, it's not your typical. Again, this is not something I would go and drink every day or even after some other drinks. This would probably be my first pour. This would be a nice after dinner drink.
The nose is great on it. I really do like the nose.
I do too.
The palate.
I forgot what MSRP. So MSRP on this, I think, is. Sorry, I didn't mention it before. It was $70.
$70. I'll tell you, the palate tastes to me like some kind of scope, Listerine type mouthwash, Crest type mouthwash.
So you're getting overpowering mint in the palate.
I am. I'm getting a lot, but it's like that medical type feel to it.
Okay, medicinal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a cleaning product for, you know,
mouthwash. I usually don't drink pine salt, but I know you do sometimes. But you know, it happens.
As a kid, I was left alone a lot.
Right, it happens.
It happens. But I get a lot of that, you know, something that I consider like a mouthwash type.
Is it in an off-putting way for you or no?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, because there's a lot of flavor in it still.
Yeah.
But right now, I mean,
I think it's hard to pick apart because I think there's a lot changing here. I think this is one. This is one. The more I sip on this, the more I'm gonna kind of pick up.
Yeah, I bet you the second pour is going to be like a different.
Like if we poured a normal size pour with this and sat here for a half hour, 45 minutes, I think you're gonna start to pick up more out of it.
Yeah, it's got. Yeah, that mint to me is I think it's characterized more as like a wintergreen. Type.
Yeah.
Mint.
I agree.
I almost get like a. You ever flavored gin before? Like ones that are like finished in like honey barrels or anything like that, or
I'm not a gin fan.
What is it? Eucalyptus, right? Is that?
Oh, okay, like menthol.
Menthol.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm getting like a.
Yeah.
I've had a gin like that.
I can see that. I can see like that spearmint, that wintergreen, that almost like a wintergreen Halls or a spearmint
something
Halls.
like that.
I get that. Yeah. Okay.
There was a gin that was, you know, finished in something. It's a local distillery out of Vermont actually.
Okay.
And we were up there and I had it and getting some of those
Reminds
flavors.
You a little bit of that?
A little of those flavors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, overall, I like it. I think it's something different. It's not a regular pour for me.
You're not going to find this everywhere either.
No, I mean, I think Coastal still had a few left. Mm-hmm. I mean, at $70, I think it's an interesting bottle.
I wouldn't buy it again for $70, but I think this is a bottle that you keep around for a while.
I'm glad I bought it.
Yeah,
I'm glad I bought it.
Oh no, I'm glad you did. I just don't think I would buy a second bottle of it, but I also think this bottle will last you a good amount of time. Cause it's not something you're going to bring out all the time.
Right. It's a now and then pour. It's a,
or you got a buddy over that likes High West.
Something different.
And you're like, oh, I got something that you want to see. This is a limited release. I mean, I would definitely buy a bottle of this, but I just wouldn't buy a second bottle of it because I think I would let this last a long time.
Yeah.
Not because of the price. Because the price, I mean, $70, it's high, but it's not bad.
Right.
But I think it's something that I don't want to... I think, to me, it's a little sweet, too, as well.
Yeah.
So I don't want to drink a lot of sweet whiskeys and bourbons and ryes, for that matter.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean,
different profile. But I think they did a good job on this.
No, I do, too. Like I said, if you see it at Coastal, I mean, if you're from the area, from Branford area, New Haven County, it's worth picking it up. Yeah. I think it's worth trying. I think it's worth keeping it around the house for a little while because, again, it's not going to disappear really quick because you're not going to pour a lot of it and drink it very often. But for a special occasion or something different to mix it up, I recommend it.
There is something else there that I just picked up, and I just want to see if I can figure that out.
It's funny how that happens, right?
No, I'm just going to keep drinking the bottle.
It happens.
Let the thing go and record forever.
Yeah, but, Interesting, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. To wrap things up...
there's something else there. We're going to talk about it off air a little bit, and then, we'll might just pop on another video at some point reviewing something else and say, hey, remember when we did this High West?
Yeah.
This is what we picked up on it again, so...
Sounds good.
Hey, I like it.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, obviously.
Yeah. What's our name again?
It's American Whiskey Experience.
There you go.
That's it.
Like
cheers,
you said, cheers. Thanks. Hey, thanks. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Tasty.